Hey guys, what's happening? It's Extremister here again, and today I have a game news reaction for you, and it's basically going to be talking about Project Cars on the Wii U yet again. So the topic for today is we've gotten an update on the progress of the game on all of the systems, to be honest, all of the console versions. Andy Tudor, creative director, just recently had an interview, and he talked about how the technical aspects of the game on the home systems. And basically what he said was that the PS4 and the Xbox One versions, the development team, they're focusing on making sure that each of these versions are going to be rendered in 1080p and running at a silky smooth 60 frames per second. That's of course the ultimum, like the definite possibility for each and every quote-unquote next-gen game. That's what most gamers hope to hear with every brand new game that comes out for PS4 and Xbox One, that's going to be 1080p, that's going to be running at 60 frames, like it's some type of, I don't know, special achievement. But we're going to get into that a little later. Basically, what this means is, it's definitely good news. It's good news that they are definitely putting in their efforts into making sure that the game is as good as it could be, even though it is having a little bit of trouble getting to that level on Xbox One. They said that they already have it running in 1080p on PS4. Now they're just making sure that the frame rate is all ironed out to make sure that it runs at a silky smooth 60 frames. So kudos to the PS4 players. Good for you, good for you. Now as it relates to the Wii U, which has been delayed, exclusively delayed until 2015, sometime next year. They said that the team is still working hard on it, making sure that it is as good as it could be. If you remember my last two videos talking about this, about the delay, I said that it really makes no sense that they're delaying the game exclusively on the Wii U, and that it's only going to make it even harder for it to sell a good number of units. But even so, like I said, they're still working hard on it, and according to Mr. Tudor, this is his quote, he says, "With the Wii U port due out next year, still don't know why," continuing quote, "it won't hit the performance highs of the Xbox One and PS4 versions, though Tudor is happy with the progress Slightly Mad is making. There are significant hurdles that we've had to get over, and that's kind of expected." That's what he said. But the fact we can have weather, time of day, a significant number of cars on screen, it's actually really promising. So basically what Mr. Tudor said is that the game is not going to be 1080p on Wii U. It's not going to be 60 frames either, according to a quote a little earlier. I think it's taken from 2013 that they were targeting 720p and 30 frames per second. Now, 60 frames is definitely what you're going to want to go with racing games, just as it is in like fighting games, for example. But if they get it at 30 frames, it won't be too bad, because take for instance Need for Speed Most Wanted U, beautiful game, one of the best looking games on Wii U. It dips between about 20 to 30 frames, and it still plays pretty well. Although I think I've been spoiled by the 60 frames goodness that Mario Kart 8 has. I guess I could personally settle for 30 frames, a smooth locked 30 frames. Either way, basically what they're saying is that it's not going to reach the performance highs as the PS4 and the Xbox One, and that's kind of to be expected. Even so, I would really the point of this video is basically, why would they just show us the game already? I mean, they have literally been talking about the Wii U version for about a year and a half now, close to 2 years. They've been talking about the Wii U version, just giving us a little snippet here, a little snippet there. For the past few weeks, they have been taunting gamers with brand new screenshots and gameplay videos of the PS4 and the Xbox One versions, all of which look really, really good. Definitely a good thing, no complaints there. But I'm still sticking to this point. The Wii U version has been in development long before the PS4 and Xbox One versions were probably even remotely thought of. It's been in development alongside the PC version for at least, you're looking at 2 to 2.5 years. That's how long that Project Cars U has existed. Now, we know, by this point, even though that they refuse to say that it was put on the back burner to make space for the PS4 and the Xbox One versions, and to make sure that the PC version was all released, those 3 most important versions, at least to them, was released by the end of this year. Now, like I said in my last video, that's a bad idea, because each of those systems have competition on them, you know, with The Crew, Driversclub, and Forza Horizon 2. They have direct competition in the same genre. And then you have competition in other genres. You have Madden, FIFA, NBA 2K15. You have other games like Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, Assassin's Creed. So many other games coming out at the same time as Project Cars. So right now, I'm not seeing a very good future for Project Cars on PS4, Xbox One, or PC, because there's so much stuff happening at the very same time. And even Wii U has its hands full right now. We just got Hyrule Warriors and Bayonetta 2, and then we will be getting Super Smash Bros. By the end of this year, around November. So even if it was coming out on Wii U at the same time, it was going to be a bit of an issue because there's so many other big titles that are coming out on the system as well. But it would have had a much better chance on the Wii U than it would have on the PS4, the Xbox One, or the PC. And the reason why I say that is because the Wii U does not have a realistic racer aside from Need for Speed Most Wanted U. And going back down in the history of Nintendo consoles, while the PlayStation, I should say, the PlayStation brand and the Xbox brand and the PC brand especially have all gotten racing simulators over the past couple of generations, Nintendo systems really don't have realistic racing simulators like these other systems, like these other platforms. So Slightly Mad Studios is missing a pretty big opportunity because they would have had the whole 9 yards to go on with the Wii U version, because Nintendo gamers do not have this luxury. PlayStation gamers have this luxury with the Gran Turismo series, and now with PS4, Driversclub looks to be a brand new ongoing series. I definitely expect to see a Driversclub 2 in the next maybe 2 to 3 years. And of course, the Xbox series has Forza, the Forza franchise, so they would have had the whole 9 yards to frolic in on Wii U. So as to why they went ahead and delayed it, I still think it's a pretty stupid idea. And even though they say that they're trying to make sure that's the best version that it can be, I'm really just want them to prove it. Like, stop talking about it. Stop telling us about how good it looks. Stop telling us that it has this dynamic time of day and great weather effects and a lot of cars on the track at once. Stop telling us about it. Just show us a screenshot. Show us some gameplay footage. How hard is that? It's like they're just saying it for charity. Like, they're mentioning it just to say, like, they're not totally the bad guys. Like, hey, look, we're still working on the Wii U version, so don't think that we're ignoring it or anything. We know you are slightly mad, so why don't you just say that you're ignoring it right now? They're probably not even working on it as we speak. They're probably going to start work on it after the PS4 and Xbox One versions have gone gold and the PC version is out and about as well. So, really, I'm basically right now asking for proof. You know, if you're gonna talk the talk, then walk the walk. You know, show us the game. That's basically what I'm saying here. Shine Studios have shown us, finally, it took them a while too, but at least they actually made the first move, and they went ahead and they showed us what Fast Racing Neo looks like. They've been telling us for, I think, over a year now how good the game looks, and they finally showed us 3 screenshots, and it does look good. So why can't Slightly Mad do the same thing for Project Cars U? I mean, if you go on their website and you look at the poll, it says which version of Project Cars are you most interested in. The Wii U version has been on the top of that list 4 months since the website first began. Since that poll first began, the Wii U version has been on top. So as to why they are shafting their most anticipated version of the game, I still don't understand. That's pretty darn stupid to me. But, like, I'm not them. I'm just a gamer. I'm just a regular gamer who sees and call it as I see it. Either way, it's good, well, sort of, kind of good to hear that they have been making progress on the Wii U version. Hopefully. It sounds promising, but I just really want them to show us. You know, don't just say it. Advertise. Come on, how hard is it to upload a screenshot? How hard is it to give us a 30-second gameplay clip? It's really, like, honestly, you have an indie studio of like 10 people beating you, Slightly Mad, and you are a pretty decently sized studio. So the fact that an indie studio of 10 people can live up to their name when they say that they're making a good looking game, they're showing us. Why can't you? How hard is that? Anyway, case in point, now we have a rough idea of what the Project Cars U is going to look like. Even though they still haven't shown it to us as to when they're going to do it, we don't know. But for now, we know that it's coming along. Hopefully it's in at least moderate development, and hopefully we can get it in a decent time frame, maybe by the beginning of next year, like maybe somewhere between February, March, April, somewhere around there. But that's basically the progress report for Project Cars U. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that it was a good idea for Slightly Mad to have delayed the game? And do you think that they're taking a bit too long to show us what it looks like running on the Wii U? Do you think that it's even still in development as we speak? Make sure that you leave your comments down below in the comment box. Give us some feedback here. And of course, please make sure that you rate, give us a rating, you know, big thumbs up, and yes, please click that subscribe button. It definitely helps out. So I thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Until next time, have a great day, and of course, keep on gaming. Have a good one.